Dave Klappenberger here, founder of Klappenberger Son Painting and Handyman. In this part 1 video, we're going to take a beginning look at how I got started, why after 25 years did I decide to franchise, and what did I do that differentiates my franchise, my concept, with other similar franchises that are already out there. So I hope you appreciate what we created, and let's take a look. That was an exciting time. I was bartending at Red Lobster, and I overheard the regional manager talking about needing a place painted. And so I approached him and asked him if he would be interested in letting me give him an estimate. And he said, not only this one, but I got 2 more for you to take a look at. Awesome, super excited, went and gave the estimates, got the job, did the work, made really good money. I was surprised how much money I made. And meanwhile, I was going to college full time, was back in class, and I kept on thinking while the professor was talking about something probably pretty important, that, you know, I could make some money at this. Maybe I should not become a psychologist, but instead become a paintologist, become a painting contractor. So I graduated college a few months later, and instead of going to graduate school, I opened up Klappenberger Son. Well, after 25 years of having my painting company and doing about 20,000 jobs, and we even worked all over the place, including the White House, which was really cool, I decided that I think it would be best, kind of grew it as much as I wanted to grow it, and I was one of the larger companies in my local area, which is fine, but I said, wouldn't it be really cool to show other people how to be one of the biggest companies in their area all across the United States? That really resonated with me. I could coach them, mentor them, I could support them, I could show them how I did it. I would put the processes and the systems together. So that's what I decided to do it. And it just made sense. And I also, in full disclosure, I knew that if my franchisees were successful, then I would be successful as well. The territory sizes are awesome because I grew my business to about 25, 30 guys working, about $1.7 million in gross sales. And the area that I was working in was about 500,000 people. And I said, well, it would be completely disingenuous for me to say, hey, here's a territory like the other franchises have that are 150, 200,000. Why don't you go see if you can't grow a nice big business there? Now, I want you to have room for a substantial business. I want you to not be bumping elbows with your franchisees next to you. I want you to be able to comfortably grow. The training is 6 weeks long. And the reason why it's that long is because that's how long it really takes for you to start to get a handle on the different types of paint, the handyman projects, how to estimate, how to get into the system, getting your licenses and stuff like that. A lot of people cram it into 2 weeks. I don't know how they do it. I would say, could you teach me your business in 2 weeks? Could you show me what you do in 2 weeks so I could be competent? The answer is generally no. Good question. The training is not all held here in Annapolis, Maryland. The first week is. I want you to see jobs in progress. I want you to see how we do things here. I want to spend some time with you one-on-one. The next 3 weeks are just going to be through a webinar where it'll be very much like a classroom setting with homework assignments, lots of reviewing, lots of role-playing games and stuff like that to keep things moving and keep you engaged. The last 2 weeks is where things really start to come together. Now all the training that we've had, we're actually going to your town. We're going to go to your town and we're going to start to implement everything that you've been taught. How to get customers, how to give estimates, interviewing painters and handymen, getting everything started. So when the training is done in the next 2 weeks, you actually have things in progress. You're not just like left with, okay, here's the big world, here's your big territory, go figure it out. No, we're gonna get you started together.